Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to take a few minutes and go over one of our most recent web stores that we created. This one is for the West Texas Revolution softball team, the 10 and up team. And so we created a merch store that is also capable of raising funds for the team. And I'll explain a little bit more about that uh, in this segment. But I wanted to go over just what we did on this particular site and maybe address some of the questions, the most common questions and concerns that people will have whenever we're discussing these types of stores. But I'm going to go ahead and get into it. If you have any questions that I don't cover, you can actually comment, in this video or on the post, or send us a direct message, text message, however you're used to communicating with us, and we'll fill those questions one by one. Anyways, let me go ahead and get into this. So as you can see, this page is set up right on the top. We have what's called a hero banner, and so for this particular instance, what we did, the team came to us for a banner, and so I used the proof that, or the mock-up that we provided as the hero banner on their website. And as you can see, it's got their logo, a shout out to their sponsors and some of their sponsors on the bottom here. So these hero banners, we can make it like a slideshow. So if you have, events, if you have, schedule, anything that would require information, and then you need it to move for something else, this top space right here for the hero banners is really good for that. And so I guess before I go any further, something to that's good to know is that even though that these stores are designed for merch sales, so they're e-commerce ready, and so they're specifically designed to sell merch. They also do a pretty good job of being a main website, like a landing page. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that a website would have, if you had a web designer design it from scratch and they can pretty much do whatever you want. So there are limitations because these web stores are designed specifically for merch, but there are some customizations that we can do. We can change the backgrounds, we can add components, which I'll go over a couple more also in this segment. But just keep that in mind. So if you don't have a website, this alpha store, these web stores that we sell, would be a good landing page website for you as well. And in addition to selling your merch. So we got the sponsor banner here, and then it goes right into the products that we selected for them. And so before we selected the products, we got their designs. We recreated the designs to make sure that they're going to be good quality when they print. And then once we had the designs, then I went through and I was like, okay, I think it would look good like this, front left chest, front back, for merch uh, type stuff. These right here are just their logo variations on different garments. We got the T-shirt here. We got some tote bags, hoodies. They wanted to start adding some more like cold weather type stuff, like long sleeves and hoodies, because it's going to start. Hopefully, it'll start cooling down here pretty soon. So we had some koozies that we put in there, T-shirt, and that's one logo here. But then they have a variation of the logo that they use, and so we did a T-shirt for each one, right? And then if you notice right here, the T-shirts, there's different colors on the T-shirts, so they're not all black. We got charcoal, we got military green, and a navy, which are colors that I picked that I thought would look good, with that design. And as you can see down here, I picked, some a gray as well. So then we went into the long sleeve, and these right here, I categorize these as parent shirts. So you have your merch, your like your merchandise where people, that are not part of the team necessarily, but would like to represent their nieces or their nephews or grandchildren. And maybe they just want to represent the team, that type of stuff. So we have those, but then we also have parent T-shirts. And so, this customer asked us, about a parent T-shirt design. And so what we did is we did a couple of variations. We did on the long sleeve, but we came up with two roster types. And so we have T-shirt option one, right? And then we have option two with roster two. So I'll show you right here. Right here in the bottom, it says option two. These are the same front, but the rosters are different, right? So you see with roster number two, let me click on it. It's got this roster on the back, and that's just a variation of the design. And so if I go into back down here, roster number one, and I click on that, you'll see that the roster on the back is a little bit different. And so what we did is we gave two options on the roster. And what's cool about this is that, this creates another layer of sales. So it's like, I like both of them. Okay, we'll get one of each, right? Normally, whenever you're a team and you're ordering parent shirts, you got to get the same design every time. And then so you're ordering a bunch because you want to save money, and so you want to buy in bulk to try to get the best price. And then what I tell people all the time is like, the way that I'm able to sell these web stores is through the years, what people would come to me and like with the pain points, right? It's like, okay, so what are some of the issues that you come across whenever you're trying to determine how many shirts, what color shirts, and then what are some of the pain points, right? So one of the pain points, and it I didn't even have to discuss it too far when I showed this one was like, he said right off the bat, it simplifies things when it comes to the ordering process. I don't have to get everybody's sizes. I don't have to collect everybody's money. I don't have to wait till somebody gets paid. I don't have to, chase all the money before I can put in the order. With this right here, the work, pretty much we do the work up front, and then all you have to do is share the link to your web store on social media through text, email. If you have a group page on Facebook for the team, which a lot of these youth sports teams do, then you just kind of put it up there. All right, our merch site is ready to go. And then people just, order like they would online anywhere else. And we have these designs already set up. And so whenever we, add more products, it just creates another opportunity for revenue for the team, for fundraising, right? And so we have these priced, at a like a retail price. So these are going to be the prices that the organization is going to end up charging. They're going to be upselling so that they can make a little money anyway, right? The only problem whenever you're ordering in bulk is, if you order the wrong amount, one or two things are going to happen. You're either going to be left over with sizes or shirts that you can't sell, and then, or you're going to leave somebody out, because someone didn't have their money right away. We had this happen with the memorial deal where not everybody got the shirts right away. So our solution was, they weren't able to place the order with the initial group. And so what we did is we created a web store so that those people who, maybe couldn't get off work for the funeral, or, whatever the case may be, they still had an opportunity to purchase a shirt even after the funeral. And so that's just another way that we can help out. But so with these web stores, you never have to worry about ordering too many or not having enough, right? It's just right there. And so on the background, so we assign a store administrator for every web store. My wife and I are always going to be admins on the back end, because obviously we're the ones in charge of production and fulfilling the orders. But we take a representative from the team, for example, and that person, we make them an admin to the store, which means that they're going to receive instant order notifications. So whenever an order comes in, right off the bat, as soon as I get the notification, they're going to get the notification. It's instant notification for everybody who is an admin on the stores, right? And then what we do for that admin, we give them a daily order summary. So you get instant notifications, so you know what's coming in. You actually know, if you're monitoring the sales and you're not just expecting the site to do all the sales for you, then you can maybe make a post or send the text to someone directly, those types of things, so that way you can generate more sales, and then you get a daily order summary so that you can see where you're at, right? Especially, I think it's really good whenever you're doing a fundraiser, because there's nothing more exciting than getting a notification of like, okay, that's money right there, because right off the bat, you're making money on the very first sale. The way that we have our fundraising and our merch sales, to where the relationship is where you're using the site so that you can make money, right? So the way that we do it is we pay a 30% commission, and so that's after we deduct the cost of the shirt. Then we're going to be splitting whatever's left. So if it's a $20 shirt, we're going to be splitting 15, because we take about $5 out for your standard t-shirt to cover our costs, right? And so that 30% commission comes off the very first shirt. But whenever you order in bulk, you don't get paid right away. First of all, you got to pay up front. And then that first order, you haven't made a return on your investment. You don't make a return on your investment until like halfway through, or maybe even not, like 75% through, or possibly the whole entire order. So like if you order 100 shirts, you got to sell 50, 75 shirts before you made your initial money back, right? With this system right here, there's no money coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of your customer's pocket, which that's what you're doing anyway, minus having to put in the bulk order, having to collect the money, having to make sure everybody's got the shirts and the sizes are right and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about none of that, because the website, the customers are picking their own size. They're paying for it themselves, and we can ship it to them, or they can come pick it up, or we can set a day and time where everybody can pick up. There's a lot of different ways that we can do that. But this right here just kind of addresses all of those things, just makes it easy. And so if we've already done any type of business with you guys, then you have the confidence that that it's going to be done right, it's going to be done on time, and the quality is going to be on point. And so it's just an easy transition. Most of our customers are referrals and repeat customers. So whenever I talk to them about a web store, whether it's for their team, their band or tattoo shop, or their company for a company store, it's an easy sell on my end, because we've already, over the years, we've developed relationships with all our clients, and so it's the same thing. We're using the same printers, it's the same people, right? Fulfilling your orders. We're just making it easy. And that's one thing that I've always tried to do as a business, is how can I make it easy? What are some of the reasons that people come to us in the first place, right? Because we're not the biggest company out there. we're probably not the fastest, and we're definitely not the cheapest out there, right? So there has to be something outside of price, turnaround, and size and presentation of company that keeps people coming to us, and we stay pretty busy. And so what I believe, it's the relationship that we've established with people. And so anyways, this is just, I wanted to take a little bit more time than usual and discuss this web store. If you're a team, if you're an organization, and you're looking for some fundraising through merch sales, give us a call. Let's discuss the alpha stores and see if it's right for you. Once we have it set up, it's something that can potentially generate this fundraising revenue 24/7, right? Because people will buy 3 o'clock in the morning, depending on what shift they work, and then you will get the notifications. We'll make sure that it's done right and on time, and everybody will be happy. But anyways, if you have any questions, give us a call, and we'll help out any way that we can. Okay, thanks. Have a great day.